Hello everyone, it's Donna, and um, this is kind of like a continuation of the Snap Tab video that I did earlier, but it's not necessarily just a Snap Tab video. You could do this as an applique that you would, put on a shirt or sweatshirt or something like that, a duffel bag. Um, what we're going to do is we're going to write a name, and I want to find a nice font. Hold on a second. We're going to use Samantha for this. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and type my name in here. We're going to finish this off. And notice that I do have this in a 5x7 hoop. And we will explain that in a little bit. Why? Okay, so right now this is about a little over 3.5 inches long. So we're going to generate these stitches, and you can see now what this looks like. Now a chunkier font might make for a nicer applique or snap tab or whatever that you are trying to make. Now what we're going to do is kind of form this around the name. So we're just going to kind of start here, and you're going to kind of keep it a little curved, and how much you want to do is truly up to you. It's your design. You can make it as plain or as curvy as you want. Just don't have it too terribly close to that satin. And then we'll kind of swing around here, maybe a little up. You're kind of getting the idea of this. And this is just going to be like a normal single stitch, or you could do the red work or the triple bean around here. So we're just going to kind of finish this off a little bit. Oops, go ahead and delete that. And delete that. To delete one that you accidentally lay down, do right click and then delete, and it'll delete the last node that you put down. We're gonna stop this here right now and come down. Okay, so there we have our kind of stitch around there. And in the last video where I did the simple snap tab, I mentioned that you may want to take the tab part and save it off. The reason I say that is actually from library, and I'm going to go to the computer. And here's my tab. Okay, so we would put the actual tab like right here, and we are going to move this so it will fit, and you can see. So right now, as you can see, this is not quite on there. That looks a little better. Okay, so you would have the tab and this right here. So what we're going to do, I'm actually going to move this one to the front. Okay, and this one, where is the starting location on it? We will edit. The starting location is right here. This one, we're going to edit this. We're going to insert a node right there. Oops, I shouldn't do that. Edit. We will just move the start and end point right here. We might have to reshape this a little bit. Actually, that is not what I needed to do, because if I do a simulation of this one, you will see that it ends up here, which is where this one should start. So let's edit this again. First and foremost, bring this all the way. Click right here. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time this morning. Probably the lack of coffee. How about I click this node and say insert. And that inserted a node back here. So that's my ending one. I'm going to say insert a node, and it's going to drop it right here. What I am doing, try to make it kind of pretty. Okay, I've got that here, and what I'm going to do is place the start point here. Okay, and we'll go ahead and generate it so that we will group these together, and I'm going to simulate this. You should see it start off here and then go around. So let's simulate this real quick. Okay, so now we have this, and this can be your snap tab with your name, or you could use a school name or a mascot, like the Sooners or Cowboys, or whatever you wanted to do. And you can play with this aspect and get it more centered on the tab. You might not want to make this quite as sharp as it is, but we have this now. So we're going to copy, and we're going to paste this one, and we're going to put this at the very back. Okay, so that's going to be the actual placement guideline for where you would put your vinyl or whatever. We're going to actually move another one back there again. This one we will change the color. This would be the tack down, where you would, where you would take it down. I wouldn't trim my vinyl until after, because after you stitch out your design in here, this one you would actually make a third color, or a fourth color, to allow you to stop after the name is done before it does the final one, so that you can put the vinyl on the back here and tape it down before this stitches out. And for parameters, I'm gonna do a red work on this one, and then that way, let's generate the stitches, and let's do a quick simulation here. So you're getting the basic shape there. Okay, now you lay your vinyl and it's stitching down the first run just to kind of hold it in place. Going for the name, we'll speed this up a little bit. And then going through the last time, and that's before it did the red would be where you would tape your vinyl on the back. At this point you are done. You can take it out, you can trim around here the way you want to. uh, put your hole there in on both sides for your snaps. Just make sure that when you do it, uh, you kind of mark it so that you're getting the snap straight. But that's basically how you would go ahead and make a shaped snap tab. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.